You asked me if I love you. When I choke on my reply, I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie.
Hey, you like that, man? Yeah. All right.
Sometimes when we touch, what? Your honesty's too much.
Hey. Okay. Yeah. No, I said I wasn't. I was kind of upset when this fight was made, and I'm not going to lie to you. And for those of you that don't know what fight I'm talking about, you probably shouldn't really be on this watching right now. But that is the Manny Pacquiao versus Antonio Margarito fight that will be happening in November the 13th. Yes, tomorrow. Yeah, that fight's going to happen. And it's, for the light middleweight title. It's WBC. I didn't get that into it. The reason why I was against this fight and didn't want to talk about it wasn't because I didn't want to see these two going in the ring and smacking each other in the face. The reason why I was against it was the fact that both of them are fighting in a weight class that they haven't really fought in, and they're fighting for a title. Margarito fights one time in the 154-pound division and miraculously suddenly jumps above everybody else but Cotto to the number 2 position, which is crap. And Pacquiao hasn't fought any fights at the light middleweight division. So that's why I was against it. Not that these guys were going to, because Mayweather's not fighting anybody. So, them getting in, it wasn't that, oh, he hates him. No, that wasn't it at all. I just didn't think that they should be fighting for a title. I don't think Manny should be going for his 8th title in a fight that he's fighting against is Antonio Margarito, who doesn't have a title. You see, they're both fighting for a title that neither one has. You feeling me, man? You understand? That's why I didn't want to do it. All right, Aram. Damn, Aram. Damn. Anyway, obviously this is a prediction vid. I'm going to break down both fighters, and then I'm going to give my prediction. And the first one I'm going to start out with is Manny Pacquiao. You know the record. You know everything he's done. I mean, he's beat Clottey, he's beat Cotto, he's beat Oscar De La Hoya, he's beat Hatton. He's beat everybody, and the split with Marquez, and I say the split because I think Marquez did win at least one of those fights. But he won, and one is a win, and the other one's a draw, so technically he didn't lose. So you still have it, but he's at the top of his game now. And when you watch him fight, he's freaky fast. He has monster combos. He's in, he's out. He uses great angles on you. There's a constant pressure. I call it like ass-whooping pressure. Like he's smacking you just like, you want to hit him, but he's already gone because he's already punched you in the face. Southpaw, he's an aggressive warrior. He's not going to back down. You're going to hit him, he's going to bang the gloves together, watch the video, and he's going to come straight ahead and he's going to want to take you out. Don't buy into the hype of this fight. And what I mean by that is don't buy into, Freddie Roach is like Phil Jackson. He's an absolute master at saying the right things to kind of make you think, hey, wow, Margarito got a chance, that kind of thing. Oh, he's really catching, Pacquiao's had a really rough camp. He's had this. Well, it's been really rough, and I'm sure the 24/7s, I haven't seen them, so I'm not going to comment on them. But, okay, so I am going to comment on, I don't buy into the hype. Every fight that Manny Pacquiao fights is one step closer to greatest of all time kind of status. You feeling me? So there's no way he's going to tarnish that or run that risk by, not giving it his all. I know he's a congressman. I know he's doing all that, and it's great what he's doing for his countrymen. But that's not it. That's not what he's doing in this fight. He'll be ready. I mean, we already know about his power. He seems to be getting better with every fight he does. He's still open for a lot of counter punchers and boxers can really get to him. And his face was a bit swollen in the Clottey fight, and it didn't seem like Clottey threw that many punches. He still drops his left when he throws his right. His stamina is never ending, though. He's constantly coming forward. And what more can you say about him? I mean, he's doing great things. He's made people excited about boxing, and people want to see him fight, and they deserve it. And, who am I to deny that? And who am I to deny you guys a decent breakdown of the fighters and a prediction. Now, you guys made me, so I don't know what you made me. Read some of the comments, you made me a big fat turd. Okay, going over to Antonio Margarito. He's 5'11", 73-inch reach. You know, he's 38-6, 27 knockouts, 60% knockout ratio. And coming into this fight, what's he most known for? His knockout win over Cotto? The way he knocked out Cintron twice? The way he beat Clottey? No, he's most known for the hand wraps and the beatdown he got from Mosley. And, you know, to be honest, if that had happened to you with the hand wraps, would you have been able to have gone out and fought your fight against Mosley when that happened? Probably not. You wouldn't, and he took a beating in that fight, but you just wouldn't be able to. But, you know, coming into this fight, I think he's going to be the much bigger fighter. And he'll probably come in the ring at over 160 pounds. Unless they have something in that awesome clause that Freddie Roach can drum up, you know, to where he has to weigh under a certain weight, you know, 2 seconds before he goes in the ring. And they'll probably monitor his water intake during the fight so he doesn't put on too much. It's crazy. Anyway, he is a slow starter. He does break you down. He throws a lot of punches, and he's always applying pressure. He pops that jab out. He keeps his hands high. The only problem I have is when he does pop the jab out, he chicken wings. So as he's throwing it, this hand starts coming out. Pop, pop, pop. And, you know, that's going to hurt him. He throws a lot of rights. He throws them to the body, surprisingly. He works the head and body with hooks. He does wing those wide, though. He like comes out wide, and then he throws them. So his hands are here. He pops out, and then he throws them. And you see that. He's got good power, okay head movement. Nice uppercuts with either hand that he can pop in there. He's very aggressive. Throws a lot of power shots. He's always coming forward. He's got a good chin, even though he was knocked out by Mosley. But again, what frame of mind was he in that fight? He's been knocked down a couple times, but he's always gotten up in the other 3 fights that he was knocked down in and came back to win. I'm not talking about the Mosley fight, guys. He doesn't have blazing speed. He can be countered, but he is willing to war. He won't take a step back. He'll just keep throwing punches. But he does square up a lot, and that can make him open for counters and other shots of that. Looking at both fighters, I can't believe that's the first time I ever broke down Margarito, actually. I mean, I've covered his fights or talked about him enough, but I've never actually broken down. But looking at both of these fighters on paper, you say, yeah, Margarito's bigger. But Margarito's speed is slow enough that Pacquiao can get in and get out and won't even be touched. Margarito's not the kind of counter-puncher or volume puncher that's really going to worry Pacquiao. Because Pacquiao's got his own thing going. And most people aren't worried about throwing punches so much as they are about not getting hit when they actually wind up fighting Pacquiao. Because his speed, his power, everything that he uses, I used speed twice there, I know I did. But he's so fast when he goes in and goes out, and the angles that he uses, and he makes you pay for those, is going to be overwhelming. And I see about a 7th round knockout for Manny Pacquiao against Margarito. I don't see Margarito beating Pacquiao in any form. I think he'll probably even wind up being gassed because he's going to try and throw a lot of punches to hang with Pacquiao. The problem is he's not going to hit anything. And when you miss stuff, it takes more energy out of you than when you hit stuff. And that's what's going to happen. You wonder about the hand wraps, and everybody's always going to wonder about the hand wraps because once you're caught, man, people wonder, how long have you been fighting with those in your gloves? And until that's answered, it'll never be answered, so the question's always going to be there. Okay? So, Manny Pacquiao, knockout in 7, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Countryman's Fist, God bless you guys. You know, you guys check out their place and get cool shirts like those. Alright? Well, hey, this is Bigragu. I'm out.
Sometimes when